Hey butterflies. This is a trigger warning. I will be talking about a lot of trauma and a lot of stuff. So this is a TW trigger warning. Now let's get on to the intro. Hey beautiful butterflies. Today we're going to be talking about my mental health. So when you have a messed up brain, you have conditions, right? Me physically have a brain that is messed up. So I here are the conditions that I have. I have severe depression, I have anxiety in between, and I have ADHD. So sorry, it took me a minute. I was listening over there. Um, and this is also one of my first videos on this account. I have many other videos on some of my other accounts, and yeah, and let's get on with that. This is the anxiety talk. So, this is what triggers my anxiety and what I do and what my anxiety affects on my body. My body likes to fidget. So, that's a part of my ADHD and my anxiety. So, when that happens, me physically, fidget with my hands. So, I chew on my nails. That is another one of the things other people do. So, my cousin does it because he has ADHD, and I mostly fidget with my fingers or with random items. That's why I do ASMR with little brushes because I like fidgeting. I also like fidgeting with rocks. So, and then another thing that it triggers is my emotions. That is my anxiety talking, and it is all taking control of my brain. Another thing is my ADHD, which is this is another thing that we have to talk about because my ADHD makes me fidget, so I move my hands a lot, as you can see. And I usually use my hands to speak, or I keep them down here where I can do all my motions down by my legs, where you can't see. And usually I don't fidget really badly. Like I'm like fidgeting or I'm really nervous, but you know, it's something it affects. And then another thing is my trauma. My trauma can come back to me when someone slams a door. It's a trigger. When someone slams a door, when someone yells. It's a very thing from my parents. They yelled at me a lot, and then my dad used to slam doors. So it's a very trigger for me. And then another thing is hate doesn't really get to me. It really does trigger me though, and it triggers my anxiety and it triggers my anger, which is I have anger issues too. I may seem like I have a lot of conditions, but some of these conditions a lot of people have. And a lot of people can have this many. And it's maybe not a condition, more of a symptom. And it's all one bunch of, you know, a thing. I don't know what to call it. Comment down below if you know what to call it. I don't know. Um, Now let's talk about the thing that we really need to talk about. Depression talk. Now let's talk about my depression. My depression makes it to where sometimes I don't want to get out of bed or I sleep all day. My depression makes it to where I have really bad mood swings and sometimes that's my anger issues talking. But there's one thing that no one really understands. People call me, you're emo, you like to stay in bed all day, you're emo, you're an emo vampire. But what people don't understand is it's not emo, it's depression. And a lot of people don't understand that wearing black is not emo either, and I really don't like people who say that. So, if you're one of the people who say, oh, you wear black, you're emo, that's maybe a joke to you, but it's not a joke to most people who were emo. I used to be emo when I was in second grade, and usually my emo-ness was made fun of because I was depressed, so I became emo. But most people that are emo sometimes aren't depressed. But that's what most people don't understand is emos aren't depressed. They don't cut theirself. Well, some of them don't. I don't cut myself. Um, I don't like to cut myself. I have too much to live for, and if I ever do, Jesus on my side. So, and I know I have too much to live for. I have an aunt and uncle that very much love me. I have a sister that loves me, and I have cousins that love me. So I could never let that life go. And I have friends that love me. I have friends that I love that I could never let pass away. And depression can make you want to do stuff like that, but I am going to get on medication for it. So I already have medication for my anxiety, but usually it's to help me sleep. So I'm good on that. Um, I'm also on the phone with one of my beloved friends that I met maybe a couple hours ago. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a day ago. I honestly don't know. I don't know how time works. She's on the phone with She's on the phone with me right now, and she's one of my beloved friends. I think it's. Hold on. Well, they want to be called Rose, and I'm not going to say the pronouns either because a lot of people like to sexualize people on YouTube, like they used to sexualize me. So I don't want to say their um gender. Um, as I was saying, um, but I'm just scared people will sexualize her, so I'm not gonna. Oh, messed up again. Well, she gives me permission to say her gender. So I am going to be able to say her gender now. Not overuse it. I have a lot of friends that are very toxic. Sorry, I got close to the camera. Um, I have friends that are very toxic. I'm not gonna call out their names. I'm sure they know who they are. I mean, they don't probably don't watch my channel, but they could. So and I just wanted to tell you guys about my mental health. I wanted to talk to you with you guys for a little bit before I start doing my because besides the point, it's really ASMR is not all I am. ASMR is ASM. My friend is gonna share some stuff, and I'm going to be the messenger between you, my fans, and my friend Rosa. Rose. Sorry, that's the nickname. I know their real name. Anyways, what would you like to share, dear friend? So she had a friend that had parents for abusers, or yeah, they were not nice. Her dad would do stuff to her, and her mom would, swing on her. And so, so one day they met each other and became really close. Then she moved to see her actually. It was like a month after her birthday. Late after her she called to say late birthday, and then she got a call from her big sister saying that she herself. So that's what depression can do to you if you don't take medicine or a counselor. Yeah. She said that's what depression and mental health can do to you. She recommends a counselor or therapist, or even just talking to someone that you really love, or a friend, or someone that you really trust, or someone that you know that is your friend that you know will never take a knife to your back. And and just remember, there's more people in the world than just one that hates you. There's always going to be multiple people. There's always going to be more people in the world that love you than hate you, than ever actually despise you. I mean, you can be despised and you can be hated, but you can never have more haters than more lovers. Before you stay stuck on one page, turn it and see what the next page holds. Because life is like a book. And that's all my friend had to say. So give an applause to her. Now, I know this video might not get much likes at first, but I really do hope people like this video and comment what you think I should do in the next video. I mean, should I do my ASMR? Should I do a Q&A? Should I? Which one should I do? Because, there's always more room in the book for more sentences. So, you see, I have a phone. So you know what? You can go on your phone and click subscribe, and you can click the bell. Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. If you don't, I'm gonna be really sad. And my depression's gonna get to me. No, JK, I can't use that as an excuse. I love my fans too much. I'm sharing my screen to my friend right now so she can see everything I do. And she's an expert on watching YouTube, apparently. So if I do something, she can tell me what I did wrong. She can tell me what I did wrong. I'm an expert on watching YouTube, so I know what I'm doing. And I just have a silly, goofy personality. I hide my emotions under a smile. So you don't know if I'm sad or mad. You can tell in my face when I'm mad, but you can never tell why I'm talking. But, I swear to God, if someone doesn't stop texting the chat, I can hear the freaking notify bell. I swear. Sorry, guys. Mwah, I love my butterflies. I'll see you later. Goodbye, my butterflies. I'll see you in the next video. And I'll release videos 5 times a week. Never know. Mwah.